Dangun Wonggyeom Tangun was the legendary founder of Gojoseon, the first Korean kingdom, around present-day Liaoning, Manchuria, and the Korean peninsula. He is said to be the grandson of heaven, and to have founded the kingdom in 2333 BC. The earliest recorded version of the Dangun legend appears in the 13th century Samguk-yusa, which cites China's Book of Wei and Korea's lost historical record Gog. Legend. Dangun's ancestry legend begins with his grandfather Hwanan, the Lord of Heaven. Hwanan had a son, Hwanung, who yearned to live on the earth among the valleys and the mountains. Hwanan permitted Hwanung and 3,000 followers to descend onto Parechu mountain, where Hwanung founded the Shinshi. Along with his ministers of clouds, rain and wind, he instituted laws and moral codes and taught humans various arts, medicine, and agriculture. Legend attributes the development of acupuncture and moxibustion to Dangun. A tiger and a bear prayed to Hwanung that they might become human. Upon hearing their prayers, Hwanung gave them 20 cloves of garlic and a bundle of mugwort, ordering them to eat only this sacred food and remain out of the sunlight for 100 days. The tiger gave up after about 20 days and left the cave. However, the bear persevered and was transformed into a woman. The bear and the tiger are said to represent two tribes that sought the favor of the heavenly prince. The bear woman was grateful and made offerings to Hwanung. However, she lacked a husband, and soon became sad and prayed beneath a divine birch tree to be blessed with a child. Hwanung, moved by her prayers, took her for his wife, and soon she gave birth to a son named Dangun Wonggyeom. Dangun ascended to the throne, built the walled city of Asadal situated near Pyongyang and called the kingdom Joseon, referred to today as Gojoseon, Old, Ancient Joseon, so as not to be confused with the Joseon that was established much later. He then moved his capital to Asadal on Mount Haregak or Mount Gunghol. Dating Emperor Dangun's rule is usually calculated to begin in 2333 BC, based on the description of the Dongguk Tonggam. Contrary to the 40th year of the reign of the legendary Chinese Emperor Yao, other sources vary somewhat, but also put it during Yao's reign. The Samguk-yusa states Dangun ascended to the throne in the 50th year of Yao's reign, while Annals of the Joseon dynasty says the first year and Dongguk Tonggam says the 25th year. Until 1961, the official South Korean era was called the Dangi, which began in 2333 BC. Followers of Daejeongism considered October 3rd in the Korean calendar as Gichanjil. This day is now a public holiday in South Korea in the Gregorian calendar called National Foundation Day. North Korea dates Dangun's founding of Gojoseon to early 30th century BC. The 15th of March in the year 4340 of the Dangun era is called Royal Day Festival, the day that the semi-legendary founder Dangun returned to the heavens. Appearances. The earliest recorded version of the Dangun legend appears in the 13th century Samguk-yusa, which cites China's Book of Wei and Korea's lost history text Gog. This is the best known and most studied version, but similar versions are recorded in the Juangungi by the late Goryeo scholar Yi Sung-hu, as well as the Yong-sin Sejong Silik of the early Joseon. Dangun is worshipped today as a deity by the followers of Cheondoism and Daejeongism. In Taekwondo, Dangun is the second pattern or Hyong in the International Taekwondo Federation form of the Korean martial art Taekwondo. Students learn that the Hyong represents the holy legendary founder of Korea in the year 2333 BC, unusually for a Hyong. All the punches in Dangun are high sections symbolizing Dangun scaling a mountain. See Dangun Hyung. Mausoleum of Dangun. According to a publication by North Korea, the Mausoleum of Dangun is the alleged burial site of the legendary Dangun. The site occupies about 1.8 square kilometers on the slope of Taebaek Mountain in Kangdong, not to be confused with the Taebaek Mountain in South Korea. Dangun's grave is shaped like a pyramid, about 22 meters high and 50 meters on each side. Many observers and historians outside of North Korea, including South Korea, consider the site controversial. In popular culture, Dangun is a playable character in the computer game Empire Earth 2 in the first campaign, leading the Korean civilization. The Korean campaign is about early Korean history, from 2333 BC to 676 AD, divided into 8 scenarios. The first 2 scenarios are about the founding of the state of Gojoseon and its first contact with other Korean states and China, followed by scenarios about Korea's first wars with the Chinese and other Korean states.